Today I'm at Wooley Park with Gary from Gary Martin Golf, and we're going to play 3 holes on the par 3 course here, and we're going to test out my new Ping i230s. Hi, I'm Paul and this is The Golf Show.
So we've got 145 yards downhill. I'm really looking forward to this test because it's not often you get a chance to try a set of clubs before you buy them. And I'm going for a Ping fitting, aren't I?
Yep. Yeah, I was down there a few weeks ago. It took a long time to get an appointment. It was 8 or 9 weeks for the appointment, but then I went with my friend. He went for we've gone for these bigger grips, which didn't have any stock. These came within 6 days. My friends came in 2 days.
Yeah.
So it's mega. So Ping a building them there and then.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really looking forward to it because you're a white dot, which is similar to me, and these grips are what I like to play as well. So
play well.
Oh, that were a nice first shot. If it's got the legs. Oh, it hasn't. That's a surprise.
I've got an 8 AVX. Wondering if I need a 7 if your 9's gone there, because you hit that really nice.
That were a nice strike.
Short as well. Gary, for anyone who's not seen your channel, tell us a bit about your channel.
Yeah, well, I started up in lockdown, I suppose, like most people. Well, I was furloughed, I had nothing to do.
Yep.
And through first lockdown, I was doing plenty of housework and feeling useful. And in second lockdown, I guess I felt a bit low, you know, and obviously didn't have anything to do. So set up the channel, got some advice through one of my friends who's already doing YouTube full time, and just followed in his footsteps really, and here we are. And
you've done so well. I mean, he's over 16,000 subscribers now.
Yeah, we're on 16,000 subscribers. I think that's been built on me coming into it, you know, really wanting to be people's kind of YouTuber and being honest, showing honest golf, honest reviews, not worried about upsetting too many people. Obviously, I wouldn't want to disparage brands, but like we've just done a cup ball review, haven't we? Guys, come across and watch that one. You know, we're just honest people.
And you have nice varied content and you get away with it. You've just been to America.
Yeah, just been to America, just paired it with Eagle Golf. They're sort of sponsoring me with some clothing this year, which is good. So yeah, it's all good, enjoying it. And
excellent.
I think you are as well, aren't you?
Absolutely. So guys, get over to Gary Martin Golf. I'll put the link in the description below and give Gary a subscribe. A bit of work to do here.
Yeah, I'm just going to use all of these clubs, I think. So.
Okay.
What have we got? Pitching wedge.
Pitching wedges in there somewhere,
It might not be a shot that I'd play, you know, if I had a full bag of clubs, but I want to really test these out today and get a feel.
They're lovely looking things, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, I think these clubs are going to be aimed at most single figure handicappers to scratch golfers, you know.
And a lot of the tour pros have put them in, haven't they?
Yeah. Whether or not, this might help me decide whether to get like maybe a 50 or a 48 degree. I'm not quite sure what loft this is, but whether to get the tour wedge instead of a set wedge.
Because they do a utility wedge on top of that one as well.
Right. Let's see how it feels. Oh, that felt soft, that Paul.
That's a lovely shot. Look at that.
I didn't quite get it there, but that actually felt a lot nicer than expected.
It's interesting because they're not forged clubs. I had the PXG Gen 3s, triple forged steel, you know, really soft. These are all cast and they feel great. I can't really tell the difference.
I could really tell that felt like a nice soft feel.
What sort of club would you generally play from here, Gary?
Well, I think it's one that you've got to try and fly sort of halfway. And then it's not gonna roll that much when it lands. So it's got to probably carry 3/4 at way. So maybe like a 54 or a
56
or a 56, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Lucky.
That was a bit of a fiddly, bit of a nervy one actually. Could have gone wrong in so many ways.
At least you chose the right shot though. It'd have been easy to try and bump a 7-iron up there, but it was so unpredictable here.
And I think the 7-iron could have just ran and ran, couldn't it?
At least you did play the right shot. Oh.
Another good putt. Right, I've got a chance to get a hole here, let's see. And today I'm using a Golf Show pitch marker that my friend's son Morgan made for me. I'll put the details of his little business, he does 3D printing. That's really nice of Morgan to do that for me. You seen that?
No, I hadn't actually, let's have a look. That's awesome.
My mate's son did it for me.
That's amazing, that.
Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's going to be a little entrepreneur, that guy.
Yeah, kids are today, eh?
Yeah, 3D printing. I was like, what is that?
Yeah, what is a 3D printer?
Okay. You know, I think it's going to go the other way. I'm changing horses mid-race, Gary. I think it's going to break the other way now.
Go on then.
Not got the legs. Oh,
that's good, I'll give you that one.
Thank you.
Well, my first impression is that top line on the longer irons is a little bit thicker than I expected. Okay. But, you know, if I'm wanting more forgiveness, then I suppose that's what's going to
inspire a bit of confidence, isn't it?
Inspire confidence,
and the head's just that little bit shorter on the 3, 4 and 5 iron.
That's right, yeah. They're not offensive.
No.
That top line is just a bit bigger than I thought, though.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to, obviously, trying the longer irons here, because I do enjoy playing long irons. I don't have many sort of fairway woods or hybrids, so...
And have you played ping for a long time?
I've had these iBlades in bag for about 5 years,
wow.
Yeah. And I got them mainly just because when I tried the i230 at the time, the ball flight was a bit high. Couldn't keep the ball flight down. So it's going to be interesting to see if these with a power loft will, you know, give me that controlled flight.
So we're going to play the first hole now. We're making a bit of a course of our own here, and Gary's pulled the 4 iron and just asked me how the fitting was at ping with the 4 iron. Well, mate, there wasn't one.
Yeah.
They've got every club right and left-handed in the 7 iron.
Yeah.
And you just test it against your 7 iron, which I love the fitting experience. Paul, who fitted me, was brilliant.
Yeah.
But I want the 4 iron as a 7 wood replacement when I'm playing some links golf for a windy day, so that's not always going to be in my bag. And I couldn't compare how far that went against my 7 wood, because maybe the 5 iron in the power loft is the same, and I didn't really need a 4. So I bought an extra club, but you couldn't get to test it out.
It's quite interesting, you know, the big sort of fitting centre. I think that's where they can probably improve it future, is to probably have some longer irons and shorter irons.
Absolutely. I mean, you don't, I can see you don't carry many fairway woods, you don't have any hybrids really, you like your long irons, and you're going to be hitting 7 iron.
Well, I'm thankful I've got you today to try this 4 iron, because otherwise I'd be behind a blind.
Well, as long as these irons don't get used to getting hit the way you hit them, and get used to getting hit the way I hit them, we'll be all right.
Right.
All square after 1, 2 holes to go, and we're both going to go with a 4 iron here, so it's 250 yards. Gary might get there, I won't, but it'll be interesting to see how this club works out.
I'm looking forward to sort of seeing what the ball flight's like here, you know, height-wise.
I think it's quite high, you know, the old power loft, yeah.
I'll give you a comparison compared to mine with my iBlade. Oh, it's a bit low, and that's me more than the club.
Do you want to hit another one?
Yeah. I can leave that in there. I'm going to hit another one, guys. That's better.
That's nice.
I mean, that's a lovely flight.
Great sound as well.
I'd be really happy with that.
Yeah. Just let the greenkeeper get out of the way.
He's in middle, you'll be fine.
Oh, thanks, Gary. I ate a greenkeeper's dog once, it felt awful. Right.
Lovely strike. You do really strike the ball nice.
Thank
you. It's actually a really good strike.
Do you think it's quite a high flight though?
It is a little bit high, but the flushness of the strike is fantastic. If you don't mind me asking then, Paul, why did you decide on that iron? Because we're at a different handicap, aren't we?
Yeah,
which is quite extraordinary.
I reviewed him on the show. I'm very lucky up at Fulford Golf Club. The head pro guy's brilliant. He lets me borrow clubs because I buy everything myself. We're 100% independent as you are. You know, we don't affiliate you to any brand. And I thought they were amazing. 12 shots. It was a really cold day. I did catch one really thin. Got a finger stinger. And then the next one was really fat, which is a reaction to that. Yeah. And the other 10, bearing in mind I'm an 8 handicap, I'm not the most consistent in the world. Yeah. It was like watching the same shot every point. And this was just for a 7 iron that guy had that he'd put a sort of semi-stiff shaft in. So I thought, that could be really good. Then I did another episode where I tested the i230 against the 525 and the 59. Yeah. Love the 59, but if you'd only see out the middle, I was getting such a drop off in performance. Yeah. And I've never had ping clubs before. These look great. My PXGs have been amazing. I love PXG as a brand. Their fittings are second to none in my opinion. But I just fancy something a bit different, you know.
I think with you trying to halve your handicap as well, these are an iron that you can progress down to scratch with, you know, potentially. But also, as you progress, the lies can be changed free, can't they?
Yeah, Ping are really good for that, aren't they?
So that's the beauty of Ping.
I mean, I'm happy with that down the middle.
That's a great shot.
Right, 68 yards, Hemlin from the middle of the fairway.
He emphasised middle there.
Yeah, I could have just emphasised fairway, to be honest. These guys have seen me before. 68 yards, that's a 3/4 one of these. Oh, sculled it.
Bite.
It might do with it.
Bite.
Oh, and I've hit 88.
It had a bit of bite on it, it shouldn't be too far through. I'm at middle at rough.
So as we're having a match, Gary, very sporting, he's going to play his first one, but that second one he hit was mega.
Yeah.
That must have gone 220 plus, beautiful. You can tell I'm not used to playing from the fairway, Gary.
60 yards. Sit down.
Great shot.
A little bit long.
All running away from me.
Tough shot.
Oh. Thanks, Gary.
Cheers.
This is good preparation for St Andrews next week, putting off the green.
Steady.
Got away with me. Oh man, touch of an elephant.
They're quick, aren't they, when they're running away?
Just cut them, yeah. A lot of slope on these. So we're down at Wooley Park though, which is on the outskirts of Barnsley and Wakefield. Par 3 course here, it's great. It doesn't feel crammed in like a par 3 course. You've got enormous greens with lots of slopes on them. This is not just for beginners, this is a great practice.
Great transition for anybody like thinking about full membership somewhere, you know, between lessons and joining into full membership. I think it's a fantastic facility.
And it's not busy as well, so you're not feeling under pressure. Really nice. Let's chat to some of the guys, really friendly.
Yeah.
Come on then, buddy, show us how it's done.
I think I've learnt a lot from yours there, Paul. I don't think I would have hit it that light if it weren't for yours.
I think I scared you off there. I've had to move that camera a long way back to get my shot in frame. Oh, not hit it.
That's good.
One to you, mate. So you're going the pitching wedge?
Pitching wedge. So it's 96 yards.
It's uphill though, and there is a bit of breeze. I was a bit short with my 49 earlier, so I think the pitching wedge is about 44.5 degrees.
What I like about this though, the top line on the pitching wedge isn't offensive. It sits away so you can't actually see it. I mean, that looks to me as appealing as my blade.
What about the back of the club though, Gary? So you've got this cavity badge.
Yeah.
Which, you know, it's got this, they're all like that.
Yeah.
But it just took a bit of getting used to, because that's got the elastomer insert in it, which allows them to move the weight around a little bit.
I mean, it's a little bit plainer looking, isn't it?
Yeah.
But again, it doesn't offend me.
No.
You know, I think for me, it's more what's in the head and how it performs.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know? It's certainly not going to look bad in the bag, is it?
No, and it's a nice sound as well, isn't it?
Yeah, looking at your bag, you know, they sit quite well, they look nice.
Right, one down, Paul, one to play, come on.
I'm looking forward to seeing how this feels. Oh, that's a lovely shot if it's the distance. Oh yeah, a little bit long, but I really like that. Yep. I really do. I'm looking forward to going out to Ping now.
Excellent. When are you going down there?
I think it's about 28th of Feb.
Yep.
So it's not too long.
It's about 8 weeks I had the appointment booked for, but the ship in the club's so quick. Right. Oh, that was a bit off the toe there. But, you know, not a great strike. It's not really lost that much distance though, has it?
No,
you know, I think these are super forgiving.
Yeah, you're on the green and you could have lost a lot more distance with a less forgiving club.
Absolutely.
I think what's interesting there, Paul, is you said you hit it out of the toe, but you're actually pin high.
Yep.
So you've not lost that much distance on what you intended on getting.
No, they're really forgiving. I'm loving the greens here, Gary. I mean, you know, these are slippery putts we've got here, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, for a 9-hole course, it does test you.
Yeah.
I mean, this is as hard as it gets, this putt.
Yeah.
It's a massive left to right downhill. Greenkeepers will be laughing. They'll be watching from somewhere. I mean, I've got to really hang it out here. Watch this one. Is it going to stop?
Oh, that's a lovely putt.
Wow. Look at that.
This is Yorkshire's Augusta.
I can't believe that one.
Okay. So the door's open to halve the match. That would be nice.
I mean, to be fair, Paul, you know, people might be looking on camera thinking yours is an easier putt. It's not that easy.
Is that you getting into my head now, Gary?
Well, I'm just warning you, you know, and obviously for subscribers, it's...
I'm not used to this kind of...
It's crazy.
You know, this kind of slope from where I play up at Fulford. I think you've got to factor that wind into it a little bit as well. It's quite open up here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I've done it as well.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Even after seeing mine.
If I wasn't one down, I'd say good.
You can't fathom it. How fast it's going to be.
That's gone 18 foot past. Oh my word. They do say that the camera adds £10 and 4 shots. Okay, Gary for the match.
If anybody thinks they're a good putter, come and have 9 holes here. This will test your putting. Oh,
beauty.
I've got it. Seymour's not let me down.
I'm regretting saying 2 episodes ago how good I was at putting, Gary. Okay, wow. Just another 2 putt from Gary there. You've done some nice ones today, buddy.
Thank you.
We filmed an episode earlier that went on Gary's channel. I'll put the details below. Make sure you check that one out, guys. In that, we're reviewing the new cut golf ball from America.
Oh, lovely stroke. Oh! No, it's going to drop. It's going to drop. It's on edge. I can't believe it.
I thought that was like that one that Tiger Woods had at Augusta.
It was sort of oscillating back.
Gary, thank you very much for enjoying that, mate.
Great match.
Guys, I really hope you enjoyed that. Please check out Gary's channel. I'll put the details below. If you enjoyed that, give it a like. If you really enjoyed it, give it a subscribe. And we'll see you next time on The Golf Show.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers, buddy.
That's incredible.
Oh.
I can't believe that's finished there.
I hope you enjoyed that episode of The Golf Show. To watch another, click here. To subscribe, click here.